I have the pleasure of welcoming the Honorable Minister of Energy, Mines and Environment for Morocco. Minister, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for being part of our Be Bold campaign and your leadership in championing sustainable energy. Morocco is setting the standard for the region and the world through its commitment to renewable energy, and specifically Morocco's goal to achieve 52% renewable energy by 2030. I also want to recognize Morocco's role in co-leading the coalition on sustainable energy access that seeks to ensure 100% access to energy in the least developed and other developing countries by 2030. Minister, we are honored that Morocco has been chosen to be a global champion for the theme of innovation and technology. And I'd like to say from my background in Nigeria, I had a lot of support for Mazen in developing a lot of our renewable policies. So we've been friends with Morocco for a long time. I think my first question, Honorable Minister, is with Morocco's leadership role and commitment to the energy transition and sustainable energy, can you explain how you plan to achieve the bold targets you have set yourself, and specifically the role of innovation and technology? Over to you, Honorable Minister.
شكرا سيدتي.
Thank you so much, madam. I think that today there is no way back. There is no way back but to engage into this worldwide transition into what is green and what is sustainable development. So our destiny is to reconsider again our industries, our economies, our way of looking at things, to see how we can consider our transportation. Even today, we're living into a very intense world linked to climate change, and one of these things come from the transportation, from the energy. So the transition should be primordial and should be quick and swift. So here I could use words that are taken from his Secretary General of the UN. If we don't do that, we will be facing a catastrophe, a genocide. So unfortunately, the big the leading world, leading countries are taking this as a majority. So we're not just influential in terms of climate change. We are committed, and we are impacted by the climate change, and we are committed to the international decisions. Our country, from a long time, has taken the cleanest and the safest choice, that is respecting nature, that is respecting humanity, with regard to the diversity, forests, water, littoral. So this is just reinforced in a much higher way. So the energy, we have succeeded many things in the energy transition, and I could say that we could reach 52%. You spoke about I could tell you that we can reach that 52% before 2030. So these programs can be reached before 2030, God willing, especially with the new programs that we have, the new program to have launched, which will be an electrical program 2021 2030. We have programmed scheduled many programs and many roadmaps that are important and that are influential, especially during all the hydrogen, the biomass, maritime energy, and so on. So I could tell that all the other countries should benefit from this transition now, energy transition. There is a competition, a dog competition between these countries. So there is now the competition on battery, on solar grid, on nano vid, and and technologies, new technologies. So we have started to speak about the turbines, the we have smart grid, smart grid. So now there is a competition between countries, and I think that the countries that will succeed in the future not only will be just buying these meters or these equipment and to produce this electricity, but also these countries that will use and energies, clean energies that will have this part of this technology that can be uh, uh, used and produced in its country. So Morocco, if I want to just give you a wrap up of what the government work, well, I can speak about this as a package. It will be producing electricity from renewable energy, generalizing the clean energy in the industries, agriculture, mining, and so on, and then in the social and even mosques. Now there is a renewable energy program in mosques. Uh, Now we have generalizing this, using this, and producing and encouraging people to use these renewable energies, self-production. So there is also a self-production of electricity, and it's in its last stages. So we have to polarize, of course, industries and technologies in our country, and we have to link it. And allow me to tell you, madam, I'm with the UN. How can we link the mining system with the new technology? If Africa is rich in mining, and these minerals and mines are important to industry 4.0, 4.0. So we move to a negotiation with the big companies to come to our countries and to link these natural resources with the electricity. So we have prepared that there is valuable mines. So we have to concentrate on R&D and technology, and I think that this should be within the thinking scheme of the decision makers, that we should create added value in the country. So therefore, if we take this and export it to other countries with added value, it would not be a good idea. So I think if we want just to wrap up the next generation, it's to generalize these renewable energies in the industries and society. So the new era is the industrialization of renewable energies, and of course development of R&D and the development of innovation. And we have of course many things, and we have partnerships, and we have to of course to have hydrogen, and we have to do it. So therefore, and the potential is there. So we should be among the that. So we should be at the main base among hydrogen in the world. So therefore, uh, madam, we are at your disposal with the UN, with the African Union, and we want to develop that to have this. So therefore, we should not. We need inclusive development for energy. So I think that this is the development that we are working on, and this is something we can speak about. And we have mentioned Nigeria, and I think that we have with Nigeria many. We have the gas, natural gas pipe, and we have fertilization. and we have got in from out of the trade into a strategic model, and this is a model that we give to the world. Morocco is having a lot of phosphates. We want to create a joint venture to have an added value and to share this benefit. So this is the model that we have started with Nigeria and that we have done with Asia. So this is a Moroccan thing. So therefore, we are at your disposal.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. I think there are like a few things I had to take from the conversation. The need for localization, being able to mine locally and produce these things with the span of R&D and the way you're also investing in technology at the same time you're investing in renewables, collaborations with other countries, the joint ventures you have with my country, Nigeria, in terms of also showing your knowledge and helping the rest of Africa to achieve its potential through Morocco's leadership. And then, you know, finally, the fact that it's a whole of government effort for Morocco. You know, there's a political will to make sure this works and make sure this works even before 2030, and really be the showcase for best practice for the rest of the continent and also the world. So on that note, thank you so much, Honorable Minister. I look forward to seeing you at the high-level dialogue ministerials at the end of June.
إذا سمحت يعني
If you
هناك
just allow me, madam, there is a small thing I should tell you. So the success of energy transition, or let me say sustainable transition in general. So this is something that should have. So there should be supervision from the higher authorities. So His Majesty is paying a lot of attention, given his royal care, to the successes of development of this program. So therefore, so everyone should support and embrace these orientations. So second thing is that we have to have the business climate. The business climate should be good. So we have around 50 big companies from abroad, because it has found a good business climate. So we are reviewing doing business. We were at 110 and we're now in 53, and we should be among the 50 top 50. So we should encourage joint venture to share this success. If we have done this, we have there is a dire need. And this dire need is an opportunity to Africa to choose the best technologies, the best solutions on just on not on the high technology, but the appropriate solution, So sometimes we don't need the high technology; we need the appropriate technology. So therefore, this is an opportunity to choose the appropriate technology and an opportunity to create a joint venture, to create and to move to the transitions. Now, 600 million Africans don't use electricity. So the mini grid and high grid should use this in the next 10 years. So my mission statement is to encourage to develop the best practices, to create a joint venture and to create a business climate which is very very encouraging, and to have in our technology in our countries, and to develop R&D. And I'm inviting you, madam, to move to work on that R&D and to see that we have done a big work and good work. Uh, and we have lots of things, lots of universities working in this regard, and Erizan is doing a very good work, and they can give you further details, and I will ask them to prepare a video, an institutional video in many languages, and we are will be more than happy to deal with you, to collaborate with you, to create more value.
Well, that is fantastic, and thank you so much for the offer. Okay, thank you so much for the offer, Honorable Minister. I'll definitely take it up. I have been to Morocco. I've been to Ouarzazate, which is just amazing. I look forward to coming back again to see some of the research institutes as far as the fact that you're global champions. I think you struck on two very key points. One, political will right from the head, right from His Majesty, that this is something that that you really have to focus on. And like you said, again, key collaborations and making sure Morocco is a destination where ease of doing business is easier. So companies can come in, they can work and they can thrive. So again, Honorable Minister, it's always a pleasure to speak to you. I look forward to seeing you again in June, and I look forward to coming to Morocco at some point in person before the high level dialogue. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister.